In this video, we're going to take the all-new Team Kagama. We're going to unbox it and get a quick look at it, and then we're going to speed test it on 4S, and then we're also going to take it out on 6S. Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a very quick unboxing of the Team Kagama, and then I'm actually going to take it out and try to do a speed run. It is kind of raining on and off today, but I do want to test it on speed. I know these cars are fast out the box. They're between about 45 and 50 on 4S alone, and then on 6S it's just crazy. I mean, these tires do tend to balloon, so it may not be able to get full speed on 6S, but we're going to go ahead and get this unboxed, take a look at this, and then we'll take it out for a quick speed test. So let me go ahead, instead of making all this noise and getting this unraveled, I'm just going to open this up. All right, y'all, here we go in all its glory, and you still got to love that new car smell. So real quick with the radio, they've been putting this radio with their vehicles, I guess about a year or a year and a half ago, the CT2R. And I've never had any issues with this radio. Some people said they may have, but I haven't had any issues. So we'll definitely be running and stock out the box with this and see how this runs. So there's no AVC TSM or anything on there, but these cars actually perform pretty good. So you won't have to worry about that. Not saying that you couldn't put that on there, but and then over here in our goodies bag, we have some straps there for the radio. We get a little keychain there, and then we get an instruction manual and a binding plug and stuff. But still no tools. Team Karate, we do need tools with our kids. I mean, we're paying over $600 for this, so it'd be nice for you guys to start, if you're watching this video, to put some tools with it, or at least something for the wheel nuts or something in there. And a couple of Allen keys would help out as well, just to make some adjustments with it. But still no tools with it. So maybe in 2024, they'll finally start putting tools with their kit. I personally would rather see tools in my kit, like something for the tires and wheels, and see some of this extra stuff, but that's just my preference here. So I did go ahead and I did get the blue one, and instead of the red one, it does come in 3 colors: blue, red, and green, I believe is the other color. So I was going with something a little bit different here, but I'll get this body off and we'll take a look at what's inside. So this truck is big and beefy. So this is their latest greatest from their 8 scale lineup. So they had the Chronos, and they had the Chronos XTR, and now they have this one. This was actually going to be a lot more durable and stronger than the Chronos, and I like the Chronos too. So the Chronos body, if you want, could fit on here. So can the Shogun and stuff. I think it'll sit a little bit higher, and these are a little bit wider than like the Shogun, and I think it's the Morocco vehicle as well. But you guys see here, you do get roof rails on top, which is good, because I probably will be flipping this. But no wheelie bar. I do have a wheelie bar that I purchased that should be universal, should fit this too. So I'll put that wheelie bar on at some other time. I may do it before I take it out for a run, I don't know. But the body style and design, but it actually looks pretty good. I like the way this actually looks. And they've been getting better and better, in my opinion, with their body designs, and then just overall with their vehicles. These tires are some of the same tires they use on their other vehicles. It does have a soft sidewall, but the compound on top of it is pretty good. I've run these tires on the Chronos. I've run them a lot, especially on the streets, and they do have a good tread wear. They actually have an excellent tread wear. I have yet to run my other ones down. I think one time one came off the wheel or something like that, but other than that, it was fine for it. So getting this body off, you guys see this body's actually pretty thick, so I don't have to worry about jumping or anything in the cold weather, and this body actually coming apart. And then looking at it on the inside, now I did an RC update on this a while back, so I'm not going to do too much or go too in depth with this, but they did do a couple things. You guys see they have rear mud guards on here. It's kind of got the Team Karate logo, which is actually good. We're going to shed a little light. There we go. And you guys see in the inside of it, the way they have this constructed, they do have this chassis to chassis or tower to tower brace. That's actually a lot thicker than some of the previous ones here, and that plastic looks pretty thick there too. So it's constructed good, guys. Now you guys know that they have some great electronics on this, and this does turn this around, come with a 13-tooth pinion gear in it, and we got a little oil in there, so hopefully that's just excess oil in there and not a differential or anything leaking. But we will definitely take this out and get it running. Now the servo is a high voltage servo, so you can run this on 6 volts and I think 7.2 volts as well. I think stock out the box is set up at 6 volts, and of course you can turn it up a little bit, and the servo can take it. So their electronics are always good. I've never had any problems with that. Now I know that on 6S you may have some overheating problems. Some people said they vehicles overheat somewhat, so we'll run this on 6S off-road and then, you know, just see how this goes and how the temperatures are with it. You guys see the turnbuckle stuff, front and rear are not adjustable, but I actually prefer these over the adjustable ones because sometimes those do tend to break with this. And then of course, chassis and stuff for this. So like I said, I'm not going to go too in depth with this. I want to get this out and I want to get this vehicle actually running. So give me just a few minutes. I'm going to get a 4S and a 6S charged up. I don't think I'll have enough time to actually install the wheelie bar on the back of this, but I will when I take it to different places and stuff. If I decide to put the wheelie bar on, we'll see how that goes. But everything else, I mean, it's pretty much, it seemed like they took some lessons from their Skeeter, because their Skeeter was an excellent truck. They did put like over the shocks, these guards over the shocks and stuff, so if you flip it, you're not kind of bending and beating into the shocks and stuff like that. So they did put those there, and they do look like they got some beefier components. Like this is something that's similar to the Asuga and stuff, that maybe this may be a little bit larger or longer than the Asuga, but the Asuga was pretty beefy. So I think pretty much they've got, let me turn this light off real quick, they pretty much got their 8-scale off-road vehicles pretty much in par with just some general bashings. Now if you're jumping 30, 40 feet up in the air, any car is going to bend and break from that point. But you guys know I really don't do that. But let me go ahead, let me get these batteries charged up. If it's not too bad and raining, I'll go ahead and do a speed test. If it's too bad, I may just take it to the skate park and jump it in the water. So anyway, you guys will find out just like I will in just a few seconds where we're going to take this at. All right, y'all, we're not going to waste any time. We're out here going to test this Kagama on a 4S and then on 6S. Definitely going to have to turn the power up on that servo. That's at stock configuration. So when I turn it up from the 6 volts to the high voltage, it should be a lot better. But straight out the box, we're going to make sure our GPS is catching real quick, because I want to get this in before this rain starts again. Like I said, these cars are pretty much good stock out the box. I think 4S on 15 tooth is enough. But anyway, probably do about 2 or 3 passes. You guys see how those tires are ballooning? Bring this on back down. Let's see what speeds we got real quick on 4S stock out the box. Stop this, read it. I told you guys, 48 miles per hour. We're gonna go back down one more time. Told you they're fast stock out the box. I think we might be able to get 49 to 50. Go all the way down here and come on down for one more pass, then we go on 6S. Watch this. See, even do a wheelie on 4S, y'all. So y'all know 6S is gonna be crazy. So anyway, let's see what we got there. We probably still at 48, but I hope we can get 49, close to 50. 48. So we're getting 48 on 4S. Now let me go ahead and I'm gonna stick this 6S in here, and we're gonna see what we get on 6S. All right, y'all. 6S lipo. Let's not even waste any time. Let's make sure this is catching. Let's go. Probably won't even get, we might get full speed out here. We might. Take this on down here and let's go. Hopefully these tires don't balloon too much. No, it's holding it pretty good, okay. They might have put thicker oil in the discs. I know before. Them tires are ballooning though. I can hear them. All right, let's bring this on back down again. It's actually holding it pretty good too. All right, let's bring this on back. Let's see what we got. I'm laughing because it's actually holding. Come on, what are you doing, GPS? Don't be messing up on me now. Sometimes this thing just freezes up. Don't tell me, it stopped. Oh, it came unplugged, y'all. Oh, that sucks so bad. That sucks. and I don't have any tools to really solder that. Let's see if it actually caught it though. I don't think it did, because this is actually freezing up here. That sucks. That sucks real bad. See, I messed this up actually, and I was trying to jimmy rig this when I probably should have just bought another one. And this is probably not gonna catch at all. Ah, boo! And I don't know. And this just completely froze up with this. So dang it, we know that that's hitting at least 60 miles per hour. So that's my bad on this. So we're gonna have to take this back out probably the next day or so with this. So that sucks. I'm gonna have to actually do a better job of trying to get this in, because this was like a quick job that I did on here to get this going. No matter how I try to tap these on here, these are not going to connect. And I don't have my soldering gun with me at all to get this going. So that sucks. Anyway guys, that's going to be a quick test of this. I'll bring this back out tomorrow. We'll do a part 2. We'll do a super speed Sunday for it, but it's actually holding the power down, which is actually pretty good, which is what I like. Because I think before, I think the chrono stuff didn't have enough oil in the differentials, and we did have a lot of ballooning and stuff there. So sorry about that, y'all, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. Super Speed Saturday, we're just gonna test it all over again. I'll get everything fixed up right, and we're gonna take this out and do another speed test with it to see the top speed on 4S, which is 48, and then 6S, which is probably about 60 to 65 miles per hour. So you guys, like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you watching. All right, y'all, so thank God I did have my stuff. I actually configured this so this could use a 3S lipo. So I did have my soldering gun with me, a little bit of solder and stuff. So we're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this tested real quick. Hopefully we can get at least one rundown. We're still on 6S lipo. I got some work to do on that. I need to just buy another one, but I'm being cheap, y'all. So anyway, make sure that's catching. Let's see if we can get a quick pass on this, because we definitely got to see what this does on 6S lipo. Now we already got a load through it, so maybe a mile or so slower, but whatever, we'll get it going. Truck is still cruising. Now it'd have been different if I would have flipped it and it would have messed up, but let's see what we got. Hopefully everything is on there. GPS, yes, it's still green. Oh, I didn't even start it. Duh. Yeah, it's one of them days, y'all. It's one of them days. All right, we are catching. When you got 1,000,001 things to do, but you got a new toy and you want to play with it. And y'all know this versus the Creighton is coming soon too. Take this on back down. Let's make sure we're still catching, which we should be. We'll do one more pass. See, everything's starting to try to come up and stuff. So we want to, I know, go ahead, put in the comments, you need to take, you need to blah, blah. I can see it and read them already, but whatever. 61. All right, we're going to take this down one more time. And that's with the stocks pin gear in a 13. So, of course, if you put something bigger in there, it's going to go a lot faster. So let's make sure this is down somewhat. I've been putting a lot of tape to try to hold this down. We're gonna do one more pass, y'all. 61 is still good. All right, let's go. Full speed, y'all. This thing is trying to wheelie up on me. The last thing I need is for a car to come over that hill and me not see it. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got on here. I saw that stopping at 59, but it's probably still 61, maybe 62. 61 miles per hour, so there we go. 61 on 6S, and what was it, 48 on 4S. That's actually good. I told you guys our cars are fast. And just running it up and down this motor shouldn't be too hot, but no, it's probably nukewarm. But once you start bashing off, it'll be a whole different story. But anyway, we'll give that a test at some point in time. So you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Now this time I am ending the video.